Hey ladies, how's it going? Dan Frampton here. I hope you're having an excellent day. Thank you so much for clicking on to today's video. Really means a lot to me. We're going to be talking about eBay.com today, and in specific, we're going to see if eBay.com is hardcore. We're going to go on and see what kind of hardcore merchandise we can find. We're going to check out some vintage bands. We're going to check out hopefully some vintage straight edge memorabilia. I don't know if we're going to see a whole lot of like action figures or whatever. Probably a lot of records and t-shirts and that kind of thing. But just a fair warning, I did no research, I did no prep, and we're going to discover this together, and that's going to be half the fun of it. So I'm sure you're all familiar with it, but this is eBay.com. I'm mostly going to be concerning myself with 80s, hardcore, and maybe a little bit of punk rock stuff. So let's just type in Minor Threat and see what pops up. Yeah, just like I expected, we're going to get a lot of records, but out of step for $612. It's a 1983 first pressing of this record. Now this is the kind of stuff that we come to eBay for. Approximately 450 bucks American, 612 bucks Canadian. First pressing, god damn. Imagine having that thing. Let's see if we can find a Minor Threat show poster. See if anyone's hawking one of those. Minor Threat Out of Step Rare 1983 Remix second press insert for $207. No, that's not really flyer. Maybe that's a better idea. Put the word flyer. No, there is a t-shirt made out of punk flyers though, which is kind of funny. That sucks so much. Oh my god. Well, I don't know. I actually kind of like it. If I were to buy this here in Canada, this is gonna run me 80 bucks before any of the fees. But I kind of like that. That's just a t-shirt with a bunch of flyers printed all over it. Husker Du, Black Flag, Straight Ahead, 7 seconds. Beautiful. At first I hated this thing, but now I absolutely want the hell out of it. I love the 80s patch. Yes, let's fucking go. There's gotta be a Black Flag show flyer. They played so many shows. That was their whole thing. Touring, making town. Black Flag first show flyer 1978 unisex t-shirt size large. Those words should not go together. What? What does that even say? Whoa. All right, true. I can't really tell what's going on here. Click to enlarge. Alley Cats, Rhino 39, Black Flag. Yeah, that is a flyer. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of trippy. Original Black Flag show flyer from '79 in Hong Kong. Or not in Hong Kong, at the Hong Kong Cafe. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. 220 bucks. Oh my god, beautiful. Back in the day, this would have been something just written on and then photocopied a million times, and there would have been no value to it whatsoever. But because it's been preserved, this shit's gonna cost you 300 bucks. That would have been a good 2 nights of action. Flipper original 80s punk rock show, Long Beach Black Flag. Is that another poster? Oh my god, it is. 100 bucks. Okay, good. A 1980s Henry Rollins spoken tour poster is gonna run you 30 bucks. You see, Henry Rollins, your stuff just isn't as iconic or as important as the Black Flag stuff, so what are you doing? You're still doing this stuff to this day. God damn, it's a great little flyer though, that's for sure. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that's worth buying, 100%. I'm determined to find a Minor Threat one. Minor Threat, DC, show flyer. That's a Minor Threat t-shirt. Yeah. Oh my god, is this one? This is one. I might have missed it, but yeah, here it is. Beautiful. 3 of America's premier hardcore thrash bands. Minor Threat hardcore thrash. That's amazing. Friday, November 5th. What year are we talking here? What year? 1982. Pretty sick. Holy fuck. $374 of my Canadian dollary dues for this amazing, immaculate piece of history. So insane. All right, okay, let's see if we can find, because I know that Nofx used to do a lot of really fun things for their show flyer. CBGB, Hardcore Matinee, Upright Citizens, Offenders, Nofx original flyer. There it is. Stains and everything. I think this would have been one of the printouts from the venue itself. The venue being the legendary CBGB's. Holy crap. That thing's only gonna run you 60 bucks. But it's just like on receipt paper and stained with who knows what. That's disgusting. Big fan. In a recent video, Minor Threat was all pissed off about bootleg stuff. So let's see if we can find some Minor Threat bootleg. Black Flag Tour Short, SSST Rollins Band Minor Threat. This thing's gonna run you only 30 bucks? Yes, please. I love that. Yeah, these definitely look like Black Flag bootlegs for sure. Circle Jerks zine. There's gotta be some classic zines out there. Look at this. Hard Times, 5 out of 6 fanzine, Lot Punk zine, Circle Jerks, Flipper, Sam Hain, Misfits, MRR for 100 bucks. Hard Times. Look at this thing. What an immaculate piece of history this would be. Yeah, that's a fucking zine. Is there anything we can read from it? I can't really make that out. I'm a little blind. But if you want to read what this thing has to say, it'll only cost you 100 bucks. Is there a price on the front? Like, what's the markup on this? 75 cents back in the day. 75 frickin' cents in 1985. And today, that'll run you cool hundo. Okay, let's see what comes up when you search NYC Punk Zine. Intense City number 3, 1998, New York Hardcore, New York City Hardcore, Zine Punk Inhuman German Art, and that's not what this is. This is this is the missing link, the wrestler. But yeah, Intense City, Hardcore New York, number 3? I don't know what that says. I know, that's exactly what it says it is. That is a zine. But I want okay, 1984 Punk Zine. And now I want to filter that by most expensive. Oh, come on. We can get more expensive ones than that. But this is Nasty Facts Rare 1985 Hardcore Punk Zine, Pushhead, Black Flag, AOD, Reagan Youth. Holy fuck, dude. 70 bucks. Skateboarding. Hell yeah. That's the real deal, boys. Right there. Nasty Facts. Yeah, these show flyers are so cool, dude. About your Cramps, REM. Not really a show that I would be interested in, but you know, that's neither here nor there. What's this? Tropical Depression fanzine, Punk Hardcore Zine 1984 from Florida, 204 bucks. Yeah, dude. Fanzine, all one word, no year. Holy shit. Sub 9 Skate Punk fanzine, Death, Wasted Youth, COC, CH3 Sub 9 Zine, MRR Flipside for 102 bucks. That kicks so much arse. Look at this dude doing a sick. What is that? Is that a melon grab or an indie grab? I don't know my skateboarding tricks anymore. But yeah, that's incredible. I love that. What do these pages look like? Oh, we had 4 people looking at this in the last 24 hours. It's a hot ticket item. I really do enjoy the way that it looks. This is totally an aesthetic that I love. Look at how cool this is. Sub 9. Oh, you can get one for 8 cents? No way. It's only a 2-page zine. The Last Words of Phil. Good grief. Not him again. That kicks a lot of ass, bro. Pretty stoked about that. But I want to search by most expensive. Here we go. Now we're talking. Oh, that's a PC game for 6,000 bucks. No, I don't care about that. But I am looking for like a $2,000 punk fanzine. Okay, now we're talking. I can drop a cool $1,000 of my money here, $1,089, on this beautiful zine. Number 2, Deviation Street. Look at how cool this thing is. It's a UK punk fanzine, complete run. Holy shit. Like, what am I even looking at? Yo, Fat Mike, if you're watching this and you're opening up that whole punk rock museum thing, dude, you're gonna need to get your hands on some of these old school zines. This would be the kind of stuff that people would want to see. Because that punk rock museum, I might have to do a whole video about that. It could be really super cringe, or it can be really dope, depending on how it's ran. Okay, so that's the UK though. We can get a little closer to home. Goddamn, we're still looking at $674. Austin Vanguard, number 1, 1977. Texas punk fanzine. Hell yeah. Austin Vanguard, 15 cents at the time. A fanzine for the whole world. Someday all the adults will die. This is so cool. Man, the art of fanzining totally gone now, isn't it? Just cutting things up, pasting them, stapling them together, going to shows and just sharing your love of stuff with other people for 15 cents. What do we have here? Oh, there's so many cool things. This might be the coolest of them all. It's so stained and tattered. This looks like a piece of history. Approximately $542. I really like that. Big fan. These are old school punk zines. Maybe if I change this to hardcore fanzine. Flipside vinyl fanzine, volume 1, 1984 for 136 bucks. No, that's just That's a straight up vinyl. What are you doing? The Bonzen fanzine, number 3, German hardcore punk. Oh man, the Pope. We're loving to be seeing that right now. That thing's cool as hell. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, hell yes. Man, zines were so sick, weren't they? No doubt. Japanese hardcore punk fanzine. Man, that culture was really widespreading before the internet, wasn't it? That's nuts. 300 yen. Now we're looking at like a 40-year-old genre. And parts of the culture have been decaying a little bit, which is why I want to look at these zines right now. I'm so captivated by them. Tropical Depression was really hammering them out back in the day. This is a really cool design. This looks like it's on like actual newsprint and they're doing it legit to get a little print press going and doing it like a newspaper. Really rad. That's only gonna run you $60. That's not so bad. Pretty cool. All right, so we saw a couple flyers, we saw a couple zines, but I want to see 1988 straight edge. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it at that and see what comes up. Youth of Today, vintage 1988. We're Not in This Alone tour. Oh, for $408. Look at this thing. It's all ripped to shit. Oh my God. That's unbelievable. The back is all worn out. Look at this thing. Holy shit. Fat Mike. This is the stuff for your goddamn museum, buddy. Oh, yes. I just hope some fucking gentrified, fake-ass fucking trust fund punk doesn't come in and buy this, but that's exactly who's gonna. It needs to go into the hands of people that are gonna care about it and care about the history of this shit. But unfortunately, it won't be me because I don't have that kind of cheddar. Where's the Pope Straight Edge Holocaust 12-inch for $67? Oh, good gracious, what do we have here? Judge, rare merch, Texas Storming Dallas 2019 Laurel USA Straight Edge Hardcore X. Okay, it's a lot of words. A little bit of word salad there. Yum, yum, yum. Starting bid, $80. That's nutty, dude. And it's even pretty new. Wild. Absolutely wild. Now, seeing that Youth of Today shirt going for $408 makes me think Youth of Today will have more. Yeah, here we go. Vintage Youth of Today shirt for $313. Is it as tattered? No, it's in pretty good repair, actually, if I'm being honest with you. It is just a straight edge man, straight edge dancing on a straight edge shirt. Gotta be loving to seeing it. Sick of it all. $214. Yeah, that's the real deal. $146. Sick of it all. Man, oh, that's a rad design too. Totally wood. Youth of Today, Gorilla Biscuits, Agnostic Front, Chain of Strength. How is that all? No, this is just Shelter. Why are all those band names on there? Which is okay, I guess. I gotta respect the grind. Oh, okay. There's gotta be some Earth Crisis stuff with a hefty price tag on it. All of this is so ironic because these are punk bands, hardcore bands with anti-capitalistic messages and all that sort of stuff, and we're looking at $198 price tags on an Earth Crisis. That doesn't even seem like the Earth Crisis. What are you doing? That's just like someone who wants to recycle, but yeah, no, that's them. That's just an awful shirt, Earth Crisis. I guess I can't be too surprised. Earth Crisis aren't really known for their sharp aesthetic. It just looks like something like volunteers on the side of the road would wear, which is cool. I guess it's what you're going for. I don't know if it is worth that amount of money. That is not something I would recommend Fat Mike get for his goddamn punk rock museum. Here we go. Now we're talking. $578 for this long sleeve. Now we got like a little agriculture going on here. Front, really cool, dude. Love to see that. That's in pretty good repair too. Apparently, like the more holes and stuff that are in it, it's going to be more expensive though. So it should have been worn down a little bit more. How about Earth Crisis set list? Is anyone selling an Earth Crisis set list? No. Is anyone selling a Green Day set list? Green Day 1994 recreated set list poster. Recreated, lame as hell. Green Day 1994 Idiot Club newsletter, $272. If you're in the States, you can just get it for an even $2. Good postage. Look at this artwork, bro. Hell yeah. I want to see it up close. Largify, please. There we go. Look at these dogs hooting and hollering, having a great time. $300 and it's yours. I found a lot more there than I was expecting. That was actually kind of fun. So if you're one of these trust fund punks, or you came into a lot of money and you want to waste it on some really cool stuff, I just showed you a couple things that you can go do that with. All right, if you enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until my next upload, watch another upload.